Hi guys, FrostFangs here and welcome back once again, of course, to another Paladins video, not on the PTS, we're still on live, although like I said in the last video, it doesn't make too big of a difference. Focus of today's one is going to be on Dredge, who I haven't played in ages, same reasoning as for why I did a Liam video yesterday. If you haven't seen that one, highly recommend it. It was tons of fun. This one is hopefully going to go in a similar direction. I'm just going to be playing Dredge in the way that I enjoy playing him, and that's pretty much the basis for the video, whilst maybe at the same time showing you a different way to play Dredge that you maybe haven't thought about or haven't tried for yourself, and a loadout to accompany it, and then we'll just jump into a game. For talent, I might actually go for any of the three, although saying that I probably will stay away from Scuttle. So scratch what I just said, I'll stick to Hurl or Abyss Spike, because as much as Scuttle is decent, I don't really like it as much as the other two, so I probably won't be using this one. Abyss Spike is probably my favourite, which is strange because it was my least favourite, and then I made a video on it, and then I think I just kept playing it a ton, and it ended up somehow turning into the one that I like the most. And then Hurl is probably like a close second, with Scuttle like lagging a little bit behind. As for the actual loadouts, I have 4 different ones here. I did at one point have 5, but one of them was kind of redundant, so I just got rid of it and shortened it down to 4. One thing that is kind of interesting is all of the default loadouts rock a Dark Bargain. You can't see one of them right here because I've got my own one in that slot, but it does still have a Dark Bargain in there. I just find stuff like that really funny when all of the default loadouts have like a specific card. Surely Evil Mojo / hi-rez should see that as, hey, maybe this should be incorporated into their base kit because all of our base loadouts have them and most players play with it. I don't know, I just think like Dark Bargain could easily be incorporated into his base kit and maybe have the card be a little bit less important, or I just remove the card and change it into something else, because pretty much everybody who I see play Dredge plays it with Dark Bargain, although occasionally you do see people just rock a Mortal Skewer. This is the Hurl loadout, by the way. It does have both of them because I kind of just like having ridiculous sustain sometimes. Both of them are level 5 for a heal on the Harpoon and a heal when we're near the shortcut. We also have ammo gen on the Harpoon. We also have Expansive Vault, which I have level 1 in every loadout because it gives you increased jump height for 1 second after you exit your shortcut. I don't really understand the leveling on this card. It doesn't make very much sense to me. It adds an extra second of when you get like the first jump bonus, but I don't really see any situation where anybody is going to rock this card level 5 to get extra duration between their teleport and when they can get an increased jump height. Surely this card should just be like actual jump height bonus that it gives you. That would make tons more sense, and we've got Dreadnought in all of them as well, I think, level 1. Well, actually, no, scratch that. The standard one is level 4 because this one is kind of more based around sustain, although it doesn't have a heal on the Q. It has Hull Piercer 1 for cooldown reduction on the Harpoon, Hangman's Ire, which I do really like as a card. It scales really quite well. It gives us a 600 shield whenever we drop below 50% health. It's got a 30-second internal timer. Dark Bargain again, Expansive Vault again, and Dreadnought, but it's a higher level. It's level 4. That one is kind of the standard one, which you can use with pretty much any of the talents. It works well in basically every situation ever, so if you want a super safe loadout for Dredge where you can't really go wrong, highly recommend this. Although obviously in a bunch of situations, Hurl in this loadout is going to make more sense, and in a bunch of other situations as well, Abyss Spike and one of these two will make sense. So they're the exact same thing, they just have one of the cards changed. This one has Heave Way, which gives us reset on the Q when we land a right click, and this one actually increases the slow that the Q applies when you hit somebody with it. Although this one is probably the loadout that I use the least, it's still pretty decent. We have Hull Piercer 5, and then the standard cards which I've already gone over, and this one, exact same, it just has Heave Way instead. So I guess that's it for setup. I guess we'll just jump into a match. I feel like I might have gone over that a little bit too fast, but again, it is pretty straightforward. So if you do want to copy them, or if you want to tweak them, which I usually do, I recommend. We might do 3 games, and I'll do one with like the Spike, one with the standard, and one with the other one, but we'll see. We've got Siege of Brightmarsh, we do have a Liam, we've got a Nando, a Furia, and a Buck. We're just waiting on the last person on their side. OMG, these level champs, WTF. I mean, you can buy levels, but at the same time it does, I guess, show that that person has a lot of interest in a specific character. As for the enemy teams, we're up against Sky, Grover, Term, BK, and Tiberius. So same team comp, double damage, healer, tank, and flank on both sides. I guess in this situation we can go for Abyss Spike. I usually go for Hurl if I'm going up against a bunch of characters who have like tons of movement or tons of like flying. Like if I'm going against the Drogos, a lot of the time I will go for Hurl so I can hit him out of the air easier. But in this situation I don't really think Hurl would make all that much sense. Scuttle probably makes the most, but like I said, I don't really like that playstyle that much, so I'm going to stick to Abyss Spike, and I guess we can go for the reset. I don't know. I think it does actually trigger this card if we hit turn with his Q, so maybe. I don't think the slow is going to be that useful, so we'll go for this. I'm a filthy Buck main, so these levels are legit. Guess we'll go ahead and get some Cauterize and some Illuminate because they have a Sky. We've got Alacrity, Aegis is interesting, Bounce House, Cherish, Decimation, Rampant Blooming Titan's Fury, Smoke and Dagger, and Royal Subjects. Sure, we'll just throw Q straight at the doorway. There's a bunch of damage. We'll throw our Q back there to maybe catch that Tiberius off guard. I'm really bad at placing my little F. They're just a warning if you've not seen my other Dredge videos. I also haven't practiced this or anything, so expect me to be a little bit rusty. Can we get rid of this Sky? Nice. Did that detonate my thing? I don't think it did. Tiberius did just get hit by it. I'm going to just teleport away. That was janky. I'm totally still gone. Oh, the extra jump height kind of threw him off a bit, but I'm still dead. Just realized I probably should have changed the skin, because as far as I know, this one has a pretty heavy gameplay disadvantage, although I'm actually not 100% on that, so if I'm wrong, you know, just feel free to tell me in the comments. Got some good damage going on. Tiberius is was going for a flip. We actually hit him with the reload there, kind of by accident. I threw the Q through, hoping to maybe be able to burst people down. I am just playing really defensively, hoping that this works out. It just have to dip back into spawn though. We'll throw a Q to slow him down and maybe kill him. Is he gone? He should be gone. He's going to pop his ult. That's very, very obvious. He's also kind of floating in the air, which is something I don't know if I've ever seen before. I'm going to try and jump on this with the Nando. This is a super messy play. BK's going for an ult. I'm going to try and cast it to kill him. Okay, that kind of worked. I did literally 70 damage with it, but that's fine. Oh, Grover, you're still here. I forgot about that. That's the Sky going for an ult. We should be able to get rid of this Grover. The mid-air inaccuracy kind of screwed me, but it seems like the Tiberius is now running back in. We did manage to get the defend, which is kind of lucky. We'll hit him with a slow. He's going to try and F away. I'm placing my goddamn explosives way too far away, but I think he died to the mine. That was super janky. We'll throw the Q to the left so that he doesn't grab it. We'll get a couple explosions. That just killed the Grover. Nice. I'll throw some right clicks as well. I really should mix some of these in. I much prefer his left click, but you know, and again, they're useful. I'm honestly just kind of worried that the term's going to absorb a bunch of stuff, so I'm sticking to the left click so I can be a little bit more controlling of it. Is that the right words? Well, Leanne died. There goes Buck. I died as well. Seems like Fury did around the same sort of time as I did. We'll throw a Q there. I guess I can go for an ult. Tiberius was going around with his dashy stuff. There goes Grover. I tried to jump on it. We took him out, but I died to term. Yeah, dude, 3 of them reacted to Leanne flanking seemingly at the same time. Bit of a weird one. I don't really feel like they're individually playing all that well, but I feel like they're getting some decent combos going on. Seems coordinated to me if they keep this up so much CC. Yeah, just sending you the same thing as me. It doesn't feel like they're playing that well individually, but it feels like they're combining stuff more than they usually would with a standard team, although I'm having a decent amount of fun playing Dredge, throwing out the Q and stuff. Currently going like 7-4, which definitely isn't great, but I've done a decent amount of damage so far. I feel like I've been at least holding my own and winning some decent fights. We'll throw a Q on the point. Again, it definitely does have mid-air inaccuracy, which is something to remember. It definitely could be going better, I guess would be a way to put it. I don't feel like, again, I'm doing particularly bad, but they are playing way more like a team than anything I've gone against in the last little while. I did get the Q and the ult combo there, which was pretty good. That is a pretty spicy double. I'll take that. My reaction was a little bit slow, but took 2 of them out pretty much single-handedly. Like I said, I don't feel like they're playing all that well individually. It really just seems like they're like teaming up way more than like the average person would, or average team would. We got a pretty cheesy kill there on that Sky. That felt like it was nearly instant. We'll just try and lock off that way as much as we can. Not Nando and Fury going for an ult. I can kind of see the Sky with my Illuminate too, so she's gone. Need to make sure we're on this though, because they're also actually going to get the cap. Can we get rid of this turn, please, real quick? Thank you, Fury, for the stun. There's a defense successful. So at least we're not going to lose 0-4. So at least we're keeping a little bit of our honor in this match. It's going to be a 1-3 at least. We could still recover it with a recovery mechanic, definitely giving us a big hand with that, but we'll have to wait and see. Definitely have enjoyed playing Dredge so far though. This has been actually a ton of fun for me as a match. I've been bursting a lot of people down, which is kind of what you do with Dredge, I suppose. We've got the ult again. I'm trying my best to not be conservative with it, but it's definitely hard because I'm always conservative with my ultimates for no reason. But there goes Term. It seems like he's going for an ult. I'll try and cast it to counter it. Sure, this teleporter is active because I did place a thing before, so that kind of worked. That extra jump height was kind of clutch, but at the same time, I'm totally still gone. I got stunned by BK, I think. Yeah, he popped his ult, and then Sky ult was also placed there. Leanne tried to ult, but Term absorbed it. He just tried to get rid of Tiberius, but sadly did fail. Sky is over there. We'll hit her with a Q. We got a couple explosions on her as well. Can we finish her off with maybe a lucky bounce? No, we can't. We got some good damage, but this is probably going to be a loss. No one can even get there in time. Sure, 1-4. At least we recovered a point. I don't know if that's really worth all that much, but they were definitely playing like a team. I don't know if they were party or not. I guess I can check now in a sec. But hey, props to them either way. Tiberius is the guy with top play. He hits me with a right click. He gets some shots into the Nando. I'm assuming he also gets rid of this Buck. Indeed he does. And then he pops his ult, and I'm guessing goes after Liam. Alright, well there we go. There are the stats for game 1. Shoutouts to Jack Daniels 2061. I do recognize the name. I think I played with him before. Somebody also asked if they were pre-made. They said that they were 3, so technically kind of pre-made. It felt like they were a party of 4 or 5, but 3 I guess isn't that much of a pre-made, so I don't really know if I can use that as a point as to why they won. I think overall they just play better as a team, party or not. But yeah, we'll go through these stats top to bottom. Buck had a bit of a tough time there. He did do some decent plays, but 914, 64k is kind of low. We had top damage, which you should expect as Dredge, but we did have about 20k over the Tiberius and the Leon, who were very, very close with 85k. We had 108. And Nando also had a bit of a tough time there. Nando in general tends to have a bit of a tough time. Fury did pretty similarly to Sky in healing numbers. I was expecting her to heal for a little bit more, but I think she got teamed a decent amount, like 3 people jumping her all the time. It was a pain in the ass. I was trying to save her, so I can't really give her any crap for it. Leon did pretty decent on their side. Their Sky did pretty good. Their Grover did a good job. Their Term was pretty annoying. The BK is, I guess, the weakest link on their side, but he still did fine. And then their Tiberius did a really good job. Props to him. He's the guy that called me out in the lobby, and he shredded there. For some reason, I didn't go back to the default weapon. I thought I did. I picked just the skin, but it didn't swap over the weapon, so I went ahead and just did it, because as far as I can tell, the Christmas one has a pretty heavy gameplay disadvantage because it makes your shots really, really easy to see. Yeah, we'll go ahead and grab them again. We'll use another booster, and we'll jump into TDM TDM Dragon Arena. Kind of happy to have a map other than goddamn Serpent Beach, so even if it is Dragon Arena, we'll roll with it. Guess I'll probably go for the Hurl setup here because there's usually a decent amount of flying characters on Dragon Arena. We've got an Ashe, we've got a Victor, we're just waiting on Talus and Ying. Shoutouts to Juggernaut8891 and also Crooner, like the names. That is our Victor and also our Ashe. We're up against a Vivian, a Maeve, a Strix, a Pip, and a Genos. So I guess Hurl works fine here. They've got a decent amount of characters with a movement and stuff, which is usually when I find myself going for it. Could also go for Abyss Spike in the standard setup, but I'm slightly worried we'll have a really awkward matchup for Hurl in the next game, so I'm just going to go for this. We'll go ahead and grab Court and Nimble, because screw it, we'll just fire some preemptive shots over there in case anybody wants to go towards middle. Not a single soul. Talus is still kind of standing still, which is a little bit worrying. Pip is now standing there firing, also not doing a good job of juking. He's gone. The Strix is up mid, so I guess I'm going to push up on him. This is totally a bad idea, but screw it. Hello, Strix. What's poppin', my guy? He's nearly gone. We'll pop the F. I'm going to see if I can finish him off. I don't have any Illuminate, so I don't know where he is. Oh, I just hit him. That was pure luck. I'll take it. What is the plan here? I don't know. Maeve is running in. Cool. We'll just blast her at point blank range. We'll throw a hit or two there. I think Strix is just here. Oh, indeed he is. I have Illuminate this time, so I can kind of see him, although for some reason he wasn't displaying properly there. That was a little bit iffy. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to try and teleport away, get the extra high jump. There we go. Hit her with a cube. That was kind of smooth. For some reason she didn't even bother to try and chase me. We just hit her with an 850. She just dashed away. Can I hit her with a Q? Oh no, I hit the Strix instead. Why are you here? He's nearly gone. We'll just hit him with another one. There we go. That works. We'll hit the Maeve and then hit her with a left click. That's not enough. If I was a bit more accurate there, I could have not butchered that play. We're somehow being doubled in score. Don't really understand that one. I'll place my F. We'll hit her with another Q. Actually just predicted that double jump kind of decently. It was also just reactions. We'll plop into the F. Dodge a Genos ult kind of by accident. We also just got a bunch of damage. We'll throw over some more stuff. See if we can hit anybody. I think I did just hit a Genos. That is Maeve over there. Hit her with a Q. Oh my god, the combo. I hit her with a left click as well. That was so rude. I might die to burning. No, I think we're okay. We'll throw over some right clicks, throw over a left click, throw over a Q. There we go. Thank you for the ammo regen. I'm trying to hit both of them with one Q at a time here like a goddamn moron, but it kind of worked. Can somebody kill that Vivian? Why is she on a 15 streak? Do have the ult. I'm just going to pop it right there on the Strix. That is so mean, but get absolutely bodied. I feel kind of bad about it, but I've had that happen so many times to me before. Vivian is standing still. I'll claim my free kill. Sure, I'm going to try and recover this game as best as I can. Let's get rid of the freaking Genos as well. I think Strix is over there and a couple other people because it looked like they spawned. I saw some outlines. I don't know. Strix is just here. Maybe we can get some sort of combo on him. That kind of worked. It was janky, but you know, I'll take it. I also realized why we're behind right now in score. It's because we have a DC. This is a 4v5 game. Can I kill this Maeve? Oh my god, she's on no health. She's on literally like 1 or 2 health there. That's super cheesy. Vivian is just shredding with the ult. I feel like overall the team's having quite a tough time here. Can we kill this Maeve? No, but I did need to get rid of Vivian. I'm going to throw an ult against that wall. That kind of worked. I also hit Vivian there, I think. I can't see where she is. Really am putting in an effort for this match, but I'm getting kind of screwed. There goes Maeve. My prediction with her so far this game has been on point, but we are somehow still 17 kills behind. Really going to be an interesting stats page for this one. Let's get rid of the Pip. Free kill. Thank you very much. Vivian is just here. Can I get some bounces on? And no. Hit her with a cube. I'm dead. I think I was actually at the last death there. I was about to hit her in the face with a Q, which would have healed me for a bit, but I probably still would have been gone. I'm guessing she also has top play. Yeah, there we go. She was definitely the person who was doing the best on their side. So yeah, she got rid of us when we were blinded by the Maeve. She then gets some hits into the Victor on up the Maeve. Okay, Strix finishes her off. She gets rid of Victor and then she dies to an aid. Why the hell was that top play? There were way better ones than that. I expected her to have the top play, but I don't know why it chose that super janky one. Definitely a little bit weird. We did still end up with top damage. That would beat her out by 10k, so that's personally a win if you ask me. 15,970k, not a bad stat. We'll go through them top to bottom. Talus didn't exist that match. 0500000 literally did nothing. I don't know why he wasn't replaced by a bot. He literally just didn't do a single thing for that match. Our Ashe didn't do particularly well. 04, 14k, 16k is a pretty rough stat there. Victor also didn't do particularly good, and neither did the Ying. Ying did okay, I suppose. 27k heals isn't that bad. 15k damage is okay. Definitely a bit of a rough match, I'd say, overall. For our side on theirs, Maeve did pretty good. Genos did alright. Vivian did pretty decent. Pip I didn't do particularly well, and neither did the Strix, but they both did okay, I suppose. I really do feel like Vivian and Maeve were doing a great job there alongside the Genos, who was doing pretty decent, but not all that much to go through. I guess we'll finish it off with another TDM, and we'll just do standard dredge to finish it off. Although I'll probably still go for Abyss Spike with the standard setup. I could go for Scuttle and then go for Max Def Hands. That would probably work fine, but I don't like Scuttle in general. I much prefer Abyss Spike, so I'll probably go for this instead. Right, well, for game 3, we got TDM Dragon Arena. Again, we got a Talus, we got a Fury, a Lian, and a Tyre up against another Talus, a Xin, a Lian, a Koga, and a Strix. So similar teams overall. We do have technically a bit of a benefit because we have a Fury, but she might just be going for damage, so you never know. Kind of glad we decided to go for the Hurl setup in the last one, because Abyss Spike with standard definitely makes more sense here than Hurl would have. We'll go ahead and start out with double Illuminate. Yeah, sure, because I don't really want to deal with that Strix. We've got Faustian Bargain, Cherish, Mercy Kill, Precision, Adrenaline Junkie, Crack Shot, Eminence, and Inner Strength. I know I didn't go through the talents in the last match, but with how much of a mess it was, it really wouldn't have made a difference. We'll just start spamming some stuff. Oh, okay, somebody is brave enough to go towards middle. I was a little bit slow with it, but I think we're probably still going to get rid of him. Yeah, there we go. Talus is going in on me. That is not a Talus, it's a Koga. I did land a shot on him, though. He is going to try and get rid of Fury. How did I miss all of those until it was too late? Are you kidding me? What is the plan? I don't know. Just hit the Strix with a reload. Sure. Can I finish him off, please? There we go. Predicted his walking pattern kind of well. I was hoping he'd take the stairs for no reason. I don't know. Kind of stuck in this corner a little bit here, but it's not working out too bad for us. That was a lucky shot onto the Koga. Talus is just going to punch me. How rude. We're going to teleport away. Can I get a lucky hit on this Zin? No, I just hit the Lian, though. Can we get a lucky hit on him? I actually landed that. Holy shit, I actually got rid of him. That Lian is still alive, but I killed the Strix instead. The Zin is just going across the map. Not a Zin, it's a Strix. They've got similar names. We'll plop another F down. I did just hit a K on somebody. Oh, it's our mine. I forgot he was even going for goddamn Abyss Spike, honestly, for some reason. Oh, that is a Koga. I reacted so goddamn late to that. I was trying to goddamn hit him there instead of just placing my F and getting out of the situation. Need to remember that I'm actually using the mine setup because for some reason I thought I was going for something else. There goes Lian. Nice. I genuinely forgot for like the entire freaking first half of this goddamn game. Strix is there at the back. He can't actually run anywhere, so I guess we'll kill him with the explosions. That's so mean. I feel bad about that. I was literally just shooting a fish in a barrel. That was terrible. Well, not literally, figuratively. Is that the right word? No, metaphorically? I don't know. We just got a triple whilst I was talking about random bullshit. Let's get rid of this Talus as well. If I'd have landed some of those shots, he'd actually be gone. Again, I probably should have just used my teleporter. Hello, Strix. What's popping, my guy? I'm not near my F because I just used it to teleport. Can we still kill him? Is that going to be a trade? It's going to be a trade. I'm fine with that. We're 7 kills ahead. Trades work. Feel like I might have jinxed it a little bit because we've lost most of our lead. I also nearly sent myself off of the map. I don't have a teleporter set up, so I'm just going to do this and then use the extra jump height to kind of use it as an advantage. I don't know what I'm doing, but there goes Koga, so whatever. Hello, Zin. Hit him with a reload. I missed it. That is also Lian on the right side. We'll throw the F down. Cool. I'm just going to teleport to get the extra jump height again. I'm going to jump up, throw an ult there, get rid of this Lian. How did I miss both of those? I mean, I landed one, but I missed the other one. She's actually still alive. Well, I feel like I definitely jinxed it considering we've no longer got a lead, but there goes Koga. We're actually technically even, and there is the defeat. How did they get 2 kills so quickly? Right, whatever. We lost by such a small margin that it doesn't really matter. It is a TDM after all. Who cares if you win or you lose unless it's by like a massive gap? Tyra is the gal with top play. Still feels weird calling out the top play after having played the PTS and knowing that it's not going to be here anymore, but yeah, she gets rid of the Zin. She throws out a Q. She pops an ult. She runs in. She gets some damage on Koga. She gets some damage on to Talus, and that was top play because it was a kill and 2 assists. You see, every time I watch a top play, it makes me realize I don't miss the top play because it's stuff like that. Definitely going to be a bit weird though, not calling out top plays at the end of games. We'll go through the stats top to bottom. Tyra did okay, definitely could have done a bit better. We did surprisingly decent there, 14,740k. I honestly felt like I did way worse than that, but I'll take it. That is top damage again. So that's 3 for 3 for top damage. Talus did okay. Lian did okay. I guess the standard for that match was around 25-30k, so none of these guys did badly, but none of them did particularly good either. Same thing with the Furia, same thing with their Koga. Talus did quite a bit above average though, 12,333k, mainly with his KDA. Zin did pretty standard for that match with slightly more damage. Lian did pretty average, and so did the Strix. Not really sure how we managed to get a loss there. Judging from the stats, it really looked like we should have had it, but I guess technically overall they had like 5 to 10k more than the average on our side. Our average was like 25k, theirs is like 33, 34. Shoutouts to Mr. Pagger97. That was the Zin. Yeah, sure, that is pretty much all I have to say. I don't really know if there's anything else I could mention at the end of the video that I haven't already said throughout the course of this one. Dredge is tons of fun. Highly recommend you play him. He's a little bit cheesy. There's definitely cheesy ways to play him than the ways that we showed off in today's video, but he is tons of fun, that's for sure. Whether you're good with him or whether you're not, the burst combos are pretty easy to pull off and they're super satisfying when you get them right. All of the setups we showed off today work really well, some better than others depending on the situation, but honestly I'd highly recommend them all. Thank you for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Of course, let me know what you want to see me do next. I'll see you guys all very, very soon, and as always, stay frosty.